Across North America's endless prairies, survival is written in dust, silence, and sudden violence. Here, even the safest refuge can become a deadly trap. Beneath this peaceful landscape lies an underground fortress. Hundreds of twisting tunnels protect one of the prairie's most cautious survivors, the ground squirrel. For generations, these tunnels have defeated hawks, foxes, snakes, and countless other predators. Few hunters ever reach the frightened animal hiding below. But today, the squirrel faces something nature rarely creates. Two predators with completely different strengths, hunting as one. One is built for breathtaking speed. The other is engineered to tear through solid earth. Alone, each has limits. Together, they become something far more dangerous. This is one of North America's most extraordinary hunting alliances. A partnership so effective that even the prairie itself offers little escape. At first glance, this partnership makes little sense. Coyotes and badgers are both predators, and predators are usually rivals. Yet on these grasslands, competition has given way to cooperation. The coyote is a master of speed. Long legs, sharp eyesight, and explosive bursts of acceleration make it deadly in open country, but useless once prey disappears underground. The American badger solves that problem. Its broad shoulders, muscular forelimbs, and powerful claws can carve through packed earth with astonishing speed. But digging takes time. A frightened squirrel can burst from another tunnel and vanish across the prairie long before the badger reaches it. Their strengths fit like two pieces of a puzzle. One controls the surface, the other dominates the world beneath. Researchers have documented this remarkable alliance across Western North America. It isn't friendship, it's survival, refined by generations of shared opportunity. For the ground squirrel, every tunnel is more than a home. It is a fortress, built one clawful of earth at a time, with dozens of hidden paths to safety. Above the grass, danger can appear in an instant. Eagles, hawks, foxes, snakes, every shadows could mean death. Constant vigilance is the squirrel's greatest defense. At the slightest sign of trouble, the squirrel vanishes underground in less than a heartbeat, leaving most predators with nothing but dust. Today, however, escape may not be enough. Somewhere beyond the waving grass, two hunters are already closing in from different worlds. The badger searches with its nose pressed close to the ground, detecting fresh scent where human eyes would see only ordinary dirt. Without a sound or signal, the coyote drifts toward another tunnel entrance. The trap is forming, and the squirrel has no idea it is already surrounded. Then, without warning, the silence shatters. The American badger explodes into action, ripping through the prairie with astonishing power as the hunt finally begins. Deep below the surface, the vibrations race through the tunnels. The ground squirrel freezes for a heartbeat, then bolts into the darkness. Above ground, the coyote doesn't chase. It waits. Every burrow entrance is studied with calm, unwavering focus, conserving energy for the perfect moment. The badger follows an invisible trail. Guided by scent alone, it digs toward every desperate twist and turn the squirrel makes beneath the earth. Running blindly through its own maze, the squirrel chooses an emergency tunnel. It may lead to freedom or straight into another hunter. In an instant, the squirrel bursts into daylight, but the open prairie offers no safety. The coyote has been waiting all along. The coyote explodes into a full sprint. Every stride closes the gap, but the ground squirrel knows these grasslands far better than any predator. At the last possible moment, the squirrel vanishes into another hidden burrow. The coyote skids to a halt, its chance disappearing beneath the earth. For a moment, it seems the tiny survivor has won. Underground, silence returns, but only for a few precious seconds. Then the earth begins to shake again. The badger has never stopped digging, and with every powerful stroke, the walls grow thinner. With no safe tunnel left, the squirrel makes another desperate decision. It races toward a distant emergency exit, gambling everything on one final escape. But fate has already chosen the exit. Waiting in absolute silence, The coyote has anticipated exactly where fear will lead its prey. The tunnel erupts. The ground squirrel bursts into the open with incredible speed, unaware that every move has already been anticipated. The coyote strikes instantly. Powerful legs drive it forward in one explosive burst, closing the distance in a matter of heartbeats. At the final instant, the squirrel swerves sharply through the grass. The coyote's jaws snap shut on empty air. For a fleeting moment, freedom seems possible. But beneath the prairie, another hunter has never stopped closing the distance. Forced to change direction again, the exhausted squirrel races toward another escape route, only to discover the ground itself collapsing behind it. The trap is complete. Above waits unmatched speed, below, unstoppable strength. For the ground squirrel, every escape has become another dead end. With every tunnel collapsing behind it, the ground squirrel has only one choice left. It makes a final, desperate dash into the open. The coyote reacts in an instant, a burst of speed, a perfectly timed leap, and the chase is over almost before it began. Whether the final capture belongs to the coyote or the badger changes very little. The true victory belongs to the partnership itself. Wildlife biologists have documented this remarkable alliance for decades. By combining different hunting skills, both predators often waste less energy and increase their chances of finding prey. Neither animal gives commands, neither shares a plan. Each simply follows its own instincts, and together, those instincts create one of nature's most effective hunting strategies. On the endless prairies of North America, speed alone is not enough. Strength alone is not enough. But together, these two hunters have rewritten the rules of survival. This remarkable alliance isn't built on friendship or trust. It exists because, over countless generations, evolution rewarded cooperation whenever it improved the odds of survival. Scientists believe both hunters benefit. The coyote catches prey driven into the open, while the badger corners animals that retreat beneath the earth. Together, both waste less energy than hunting alone. Not every hunt ends in success. Many squirrels still escape. But every shared hunt teaches the same lesson. Working together can overcome even the cleverest defenses. Across the natural world, survival isn't always won by the fastest or the strongest. Sometimes, the greatest advantage belongs to those whose abilities perfectly complement one another. On these endless grasslands, two very different predators have discovered a timeless truth. Alone, they are exceptional hunters. Together, they become something far more formidable. On these endless grasslands, two very different predators have discovered a timeless truth. Alone, they are exceptional hunters. Together, they become something far more formidable. Needs to born from rivalry, but from cooperation. And sometimes. Thanks for watching Wings of Survival. Subscribe for more extraordinary stories from the wild.